And you can hear some of the fans saying, welcome back, and I agree. So let's see what he can bring here against the one and only New Jersey Cowboy. I'll say this, the last time Jora Johl was here at Wrestling Open, Steven Stetson was a totally different competitor. He was really just trying to find his footing, and now he is as confident and cocky as ever. Do not try to outmuscle Jora Johl. That is just, I know Stetson's confident, but that's just stupid. Oh, there's a huge knee. He rocked him. The big man could be out already. Here it is. Jora Johl with a nice vertical suplex and showing off that strength here against Steven Stetson. There's a chop as Jora Johl has had a lot of success in his place of employment as of recently. So looking to pick up a win here and cut off the momentum of Steven Stetson. And now the crowd chanting that Stetson spends a lot of lonely nights alone at home. As now these shoulder blocks in the corner to Steven Stetson by Jora Johl. Jora Johl can do anything he wants to Steven Stetson because Stetson can't outmuscle him. And he may not be as good of an athlete. Rolls backwards. Off the ropes. Jora Johl ducks down. And there is a back elbow to greet him and a double stomp to the midsection of Stetson, and Jora Johl making things look easy here in the early going. Double underhook, or at least he's gonna go for it. Stetson trying to power out of it, but wise move there by Jora Johl, dropping those elbows to the side of, oh, he stomped his foot. He just stomped his foot. And now Jora Johl, he may not be feeling the effects, but it at least gave him some separation there. And I think he caught his throat on that one, and there is a big boot from Stetson as he was able to catch the throat as referee Scott Robinson, welcome back, was trying to separate them. And now Stetson going to work on the nerves of Jora Johl. And if you have those pins and needles going down your arms, makes it a lot harder to pull off those power moves. So for Steven Stetson, here against Jora Johl, that could be the best game plan, but he needs to work in a hurry because Jora Johl also has the stamina to go an hour if he needs to. They're spelling out Stetson's name, makes the cover, and they say that spells a part of the body. Going for a sleeper hold, getting that arm under the neck as he is trying to suck the wind out of Jora Johl here in the center of the ring. Fighting out of it is Johl. Of course, came up in our sport in the New England area, so coming back home here tonight to compete. It's the drop kick. Look at the ease in which he picks him up, but no, Stetson catches him, hits that backbreaker, and now Jora Johl, if there are pins and needles in his arms, there is a stabbing pain in his lower back as Stetson makes that cover. And look at him arrogantly looking into the camera, taking his eye off the ball because Jora Johl was able to kick out, and that's because Stetson didn't put his full body weight down. He was too focused elsewhere. And now these are the shortcuts that he's taken more than enough times in the past, whether it's by himself or when he teams with BRG, the deputy sheriff of the Stetson ring. Where the hell is he, by the way? He must be on some sort of cowboy trip, but there, Stetson is rocked. And Jora Johl holding that lower back as he is feeling the pain of the attack from Steven Stetson. And now we're getting into a test of metal here in the center of the ring. Striking back and forth, Jora Johl bringing the fight to the New Jersey Cowboy. Can Stetson overcome the assault? Rolling elbow by Jora Johl. But Stetson right there in his face. Big
5 minutes have elapsed in the time limit. 5 minutes remain.
And now here we go. Gets out of the way. Huge power slam from Jora Johl. And the end could be near for the New Jersey Cowboy. Going to pick him up as the double underhook. And drops him into a backbreaker. No. As you could see there, Stetson talking trash to Johl. I don't even know if he had any wherewithal of where he was. He could have been knocked loopy, but still running his mouth. Stetson down to one. Yeah, you can tell he is unstable right now, but no. Maybe he roped him in. Off the ropes, and there's a super kick from Jora Johl. Perhaps calling for the end one more time. Gonna try a vertical suplex again. Stetson fighting out of it. Shot to the midsection. Can Stetson survive this? Another double chop to the throat, off the ropes. Hits the lariat to the back of the head. He caught him. He caught him. Is this it? Steven Stetson is your winner here in episode 34.
The time of the fall, 6 minutes, 24 seconds. Here is your winner, the top of the ranch, Steven Stetson.
Able to overcome that barrage and pick up the victory here in episode 34. A huge win for Steven Stetson.